spots on a man's penis that a lot of people don't know about. Like there's a line on the other side, or around the ridge, around the coronal ridge. A lot of guys, when you swirl your tongue around that area.
That's what I like to call is my lint hoop.
Oh, God.
That's where I collect lint.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you can get
like
past
that cleaned
the
out
lint,
once in a while.
there's also, while you're performing orally, you can massage that area we were talking about earlier, that taint area.
Oh.
You know, the area before the anus and after the testicles.
See, to me, I get a little nervous. I feel the hand go down there.
Well, you can tell him. You can say, hey, while you're doing it, well, I guess not while you're doing it, but you can ask him to go, do you like any type of anal stimulation or massaging of this area? Mm-hmm. And sometimes a guy might not even know. So it's like, experiment, try something new.
Be creative,
is
what
creative.
Natasha's saying.
Exactly.
Okay, and also, do you have any suggestions? He always wants me to swallow. And I think that's just repulsive.
Okay.
I can't stand the taste.
Well, yeah, no, I know a way of doing it where you don't even have to taste a drop. There's a very famous movie a long time ago called Deep Throat, and that's what you do. It's like right when he's about to
like have an oyster or something.
Right when he's about to have his release, it's like so far, it's like back in your throat. So it's like then
straight down.
Yeah, it goes straight down. It's like you don't taste a thing. It's like. Cool.
Oh, you ought to see the look Ann has on her face. Ann's got that. I'm never going to try that technique look.
No, and if once you perfect it, I'm serious. You won't ever taste anything.
Yeah, but here's
and he'll love the fact that you have to practice.
Let me just we got the Loveline mascot is in here, Sherry's dog. Okay, here now when guys don't really care where it goes, just as long as it can go out of them without interruption. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't have to ingest the man's love. You just have to not break your stride until he's finished. Because if you think about it, you women are working away. You get yourself into a nice rhythm. The guy's getting excited. 5, 10, 15 minutes goes by. All of a sudden, the guy's ready to go, and then there's a quick and abrupt change of venue. Pow!
Right.
And that really screws with a guy. Because what brought him to that point has now been interrupted. If you ladies could just stay with it and treat your mouth not as a drain, but as more of a receptacle.
Oh, nice.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
But there's also a way of stimulating a man where right at that point you use your hands and you can kind of create a
Again,
vagina.
you're showing the two hands there. That doesn't make sense to me.
You can create a vagina out of your hands, so you don't.
Yeah.
So you don't.
Hold on. What happened to your vagina? Can't I just use that?
No, but I mean.
I'll create my own vagina.
You can create like a pseudo mouth, let's say.
Right.
Put lots of Astroglide on your hands, so when you do take him out of your mouth,
right,
it still feels like he's in there.
Demonstrate on the mic, would you?
Well, kind of like this.
Hold on. Do that again. Let me fire this baby out.
Okay, so it's kind of like, it's like this.
Don't stop. I'm coming.
You asked.
Michelle.
Yes.
Here's my last question. He wants you to swallow. You think it's gross, but do you think it's? Do you take the stuff into your mouth?
See, I don't think it's the taste necessarily. I think it's the consistency.
Right. So meaning when he goes, you stop.
Right.
Right. That's what he's objecting to. And, you like I said, again, you women always say the guy wants me to swallow, the guy wants you to swallow. The guy doesn't really care about the swallowing part. You can make it if you can make it to the bathroom, God bless you. But what he really doesn't want is interruption. And this is, you women must focus on this. Because to say, hey, the guy wants me to swallow, then of course everyone goes, oh, that's gross. No, you don't have to do that. You shouldn't do that. But to say, hey, I don't like it when I'm interrupted right when I'm ejaculating, then people go, yeah, I could see your point. So let's call it interrupt this more than swallowing.
So it's sort of like when you go down on a woman and you stop right before she's about to have an orgasm. It's kind of like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah. Ann would give you a boot right side of the head. I'll tell you that right now. Kyle.
Hello.
You're 14.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry for the content of the show tonight, Kyle.
It's okay. I've gone through it all, so it's all right.
Really?
Yeah.
14 years old.
Yeah, I lost my virginity when I was 13.
Oh, boy. What's up?
Okay, well, I'm bulimic, And, like, I wanted to know if, like, there was any way in hell that I could possibly tell if there were, like, any kind of, like, cuts or lacerations or anything inside of my stomach.
What is your fantasy?
My fantasy?
I mean, bulimia. People die of bulimia. About 1 out of 5 do.
Oh.
It has nothing to do with cuts in the stomach. Okay.
Oh. Okay. Well, like.
Now, the vomiting can cause you to tear your esophagus, and those you can bleed to death from that.
I've seen blood a lot of times.
Okay,
like,
so you're probably, it's called a Mallory-Weiss tear. That's what it's called, a Mallory-Weiss tear in the esophagus, or gastritis, or ulcer. Those are all possibilities.
Oh.
But if it's a Mallory-Weiss tear, the bleeding can be quite brisk and potentially fatal there.
Okay.
But that usually is not how people die from bulimia.
But, like, are there any, like, cuts that could be, like, in my stomach or something like that?
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Kyle, I feel bad for you because you're 14 and you're bulimic and everything.
Yeah.
Didn't Drew just give you a litany of possibilities, none of which were cuts? Well, what are you, a surgeon? Listen, you don't have cuts in your stomach.
Okay, fine. I don't have cuts in my stomach.
All right, well, why are you on this jag?
You have things that are far worse. Far worse.
Okay.
Well, what about the cuts in the stomach?
Well, because, like, the thing is, like, I'll, like, get these weird, like, pains in my stomach that I'll go,
but
like...
just listen, I lie in bed sometimes and I picture 1,000 army ants crawling all over my body.
Really?
Well,
that's after alcohol. Right?
The point is you know, people say, "Oh, I got this back pain." It was like someone put a dagger in my back or something. There's no actual dagger there. You understand?
It is either a gastritis, which is an inflammation of the lining of the stomach, and that can bleed, or a Mallory-Weiss tear in the esophagus, or ulcer.
All right, you already said that.
Fun.
All right, so Kyle, could you knock it off? Or
Knock what off?
What happened?
Stupid?
What'd your mom do? Take you to ballet class when you were young?
No, like...
This is abuse.
I did go to ballet when I was younger, but I'm not a ballerina anymore or anything like that. It's just a lot of, like, people are assholes or mean to me.
Were you a ballerina?
I was when I was, like, 6 or 7.
All right, let me just see if I can trace that statement. No, I didn't go to... No, I don't do that. No, I'm not one anymore.
Yeah.
Did your mom take you to ballet class when you were a kid?
Yes.
Okay, didn't you just get done saying no?
No, I didn't say that.
No, you did, Kyle. You did say no. So let's go listen to what's asked you.
All right, Kyle, what's going on, though?
What? Like, why am I doing
Is somebody doing something horrible to you?
Well, I mean, like, people have done really horrible things to me.
Like what?
Like, I was molested when I was a kid, and I was sexually assaulted over the summer, and, like, and, like, people just, like...
So you can see why she has to repulse everybody back.
Right.
No, and I also have, like, a really mean stepdad who always calls me fat and stuff like that. And, like, kids at school always did, so, you know, it's just one of those things.
So you may be a sex therapist when you're older. Nothing that's happened to you, Natasha?
No.
Something
I don't like
happened, though. We'll figure it out.
Anymore.
I'll get to it.
I'm a lesbian now, so that's okay.
Well, Kyle, you're 14. Now, why don't you get treatment for the bulimia? You got to remember
I'm in therapy.
Okay.
I've
You
been
are?
in therapy for like a year. Yeah.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
You've been going to
are you listening?
OA or anything like that? You going to any treatment for the bulimia?
No, not really. I mean, like, my therapist is a specialist in eating disorders.
Okay. Does he or she know you're having a disorder?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
She knows.
All right, good.
She knows it's going on currently?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, stick with that.
Okay.
All right, Kyle, good luck.
Bye.
Bye. All right, now I'm really going to kill myself. Well, actually, I'm going to use this vibrator first. I'm going to turn the vibrator on myself.
It'll talk you out of it.
We found Adam. He was dead in his bed. He vibrated himself. He shook himself to death. You know that fetal shaking syndrome or whatever? He did it to himself with a vibrator.
You could just make it easier on yourself and just get in the bathtub and fill it with water and then just drop the vibrator in it.
Yeah, one AA battery is not going to kill
I
a
have a
200-pound
plug-in
man.
one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's really powerful. You'll
Where's
be dead
that?
in like 10 seconds.
You got an adapter for the cigarette lighter?
Yeah,
We'll go out to the car during the commercial.
I'll give it to you. It's in the trunk.
All right. Hey, Mike, give us a 30-second call. We're going to be out in the parking lot. Okay, we'll be back.
Director of Public Relations or a $2.99
is available only at the
Sir, there's no other.
Okay.
Hello, this is Julio Iglesias, and you are listening to Loveline.
They are? Oh, okay. I was explaining to our guests, Natasha Terry and Dr. Drew, that I'm so tired that if someone wanted to rape me, I would just let them do it. Just tell them to lube up, pull out, and leave $20 on my ass before they left for the next guy. Oh, I am just screwed. glued and tattooed, as we used to say in the construction world. I'm not giving out the phone number because I don't want any more of your goddamn calls. Mike? You're 27. I've had it up to here with your shenanigans, too.
Hey, you guys are like my best friends.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. We don't like you. Ironic, we don't like each other. What's going on there?
Oh, well, my problem is I have a hard time maintaining an erection when I wear a condom.
Mm-hmm. Go, Natasha.
Okay. Have you tried experimenting with different kinds of condoms? I mean, nowadays they make them in so many different sizes. You know, maybe the one you're wearing is a little too tight. Maybe, I mean, you know, have you?
Yeah. Well, I've worn like the Magnums or whatever. Loose, but they always leave a long thing that it's like I'm too short for them.
Yeah, it's like you've been running in the house with just your socks on.
Exactly.
Well, you know, some of them have a reservoir, and it's there. It's that little tip part is left so that when you ejaculate, it actually, you know, you don't pop the condom and it doesn't rip. And
I was explaining to the condom expert that's where I put my penis. I go right into the reservoir, and I wear the rest around my scrotum.
Okay.
Does that turn you on, baby?
Yeah, very.
Well, Adam, you'd always talk about these progressions on how to work up to things.
Yeah.
You know, and I was wondering if it could, something like that, because I kind of think a condom is like some sort of medical procedure, and I think that's part of it.
Well, here's what I suggest, and Natasha, you can work this scenario into your next video, perhaps.
Okay.
A lot of guys will never practice putting a condom on, but many a guy will fail during the moment of truth. Now, let me just give you a scenario here, Mike. I'll use you, Natasha.
Okay.
And your crotch, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Let's say the show's over. Natasha and I have hit it off. I can tell she's attracted to me, and we decide to go out and we have a couple of cocktails before closing hour tonight. We put back a few cocktails, and we end up over at Natasha's house. Things are starting to go. She's experimenting with the G-spot on me. Everything's going along fine. I got a beautiful erection. All of a sudden, I realize, hey, we're going to have sex. Now, the nightstand light comes on, and I'm fumbling through my wallet looking for some old condom. And the new condom. The kind with the drawstring. And now what happens is during this time period, the penis, thank you, Engineer Mike, because I took too long. There's a window that opens and closes, especially when you're in a new relationship. Maybe it's someone you just met or picked up at a bar or something. You literally have seconds, maybe 45 seconds, a minute to get that condom on and get busy before the beer and the guilt and all the voices in your head, Uncle Lou molesting you when you're 14 and all that, some gym coach snapping a towel in your ass and you crying, all that catches up to you during that period. And I say a man should drill with putting these condoms on, that he should rehearse, that when he's home, he should get himself going and then, grab one of these things, slide it on, check his watch, and see how quickly he can perfect the technique. Not only will you get the condom on that much faster, but your penis will just get used to that whole procedure, and then when it comes time, just like any drill, whether it be a fire drill or a lifeguard drill, whatever it is, when the actual emergency hits, your penis will just be along for the ride.
Well, how about like masturbating with one on?
Well, all right, but masturbate and then right in the middle stop, turn the light on, get the condom on as quickly as possible, and then see if you can finish off.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All right.
Yeah, that's when it happens. Like after I put it on, I'm like, oh, we got to get this over with quick. Boom, 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 boom.
All right. Well, all right. So, Mike, you need to practice that technique. Get the thing on and see if you can finish yourself off.
That's good advice. Or also
You're impressed, aren't you?
Yeah, no, that was really good. That was really good. Yeah,
Thank
because
you.
you got to practice what you want to achieve. That's why, masturbation, I forget about that. You got to practice what you want to achieve. You could also have the condoms already open, sitting there on the nightstand, so all you have to do is reach over and put it on.
But it's a little difficult. It's a little presumptuous. Baby, I'm not saying we're going to have sex, but let me just crack this condom open. I'll send it over.
Well, yeah, if it's a one-night stand kind of thing, or if you just met her, but if you know you're going to have it.
That's why I have a giant mock vagina hanging on the back of my bedroom wall that I practice on every night. Working techniques, drilling, constantly drilling, just waiting for the day. All right. Steven.
Hello.
17.
Yep, I'm 17. And I just wanted to say you guys are good.
Thank you.
Show.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, I had a question for you, Adam.
Hold on, let's put that guy on our promo reel. Steve says we're good.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, I was just wondering, while you were playing with that little knobby thing...
The pocket rocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How do you know it wasn't already used?
First off, that's worth an extra $5.
Because he smelled it.
And second, yeah, I did.
He gave it the sniff test.
Smells like the hands of a Taiwanese woman who manufactured it. So, yes. No, Natasha says this one is new.
Yeah, it is.
And
I just took it out when I was waiting in the lobby.
yeah,
I took it.
Right.
I took it out of the package and I put a AA battery in it.
Right.
So it's never
It's
ever
fresh.
been used. It's fresh. Yes.
That's fresh. Okay,
Good question. Good question.
yeah, I have a little love problem on the home front.
Mm-hmm.
I got like this threesome going on between a girl that I really, really love, and she's right here with me. And another girl at school that's like a real slut, and she doesn't know about it. My real girlfriend right now is in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't know about it either?
Yeah. And right?
Now she does, huh?
Yeah.
Now she knows about it.
Well, she doesn't know about it yet.
Oh.
That's why I wanted your guys' help. Could you tell her for me?
Yeah.
No, don't do it.
What?
Can you?
Be a man.
No, this is
Sounds bogus.
This just seems too volatile.
You think-
If this guy needs to do it, he needs to do it himself.
She's right here.
Steven?
She's right here.
That's bogus, but let
Yeah.
me talk to her anyway. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, that's a guy.
Who's that? Is that Kukla or Ollie? Yeah, that's genius. Yeah, that was Geraldine. Yeah, I got a problem having a threesome, and I told you it was bogus, Drew. I want you to tell my girlfriend. Hold on, she's right here. She must die. Hello, this is Adrina. Please. Yeah, I hope that Stephen dies 1,000 deaths. Marilyn. Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, you're 16.
Yeah, first of all, Natasha, the sex goddess. Love you.
Oh, thanks.
She's sassy, that Natasha.
She must have heard of me before because I haven't been called that in a while. Yeah. That's cool.
And Adam, you don't have a chance because if she won't give it up to Eddie Fingers, she won't give it up to anyone.
That's a DJ in Cincinnati.
Eddie Fingers, a famous relief pitcher for the Houston Astros for many years.
Is that where you're calling from, Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool town.
Everybody loves you out here.
Oh, thanks. That's one of my wilder shows.
Why wouldn't you give it up for Eddie Fingers? Hey,
Because he's married.
You've done a lot of radio, right, Natasha?
Yeah, I've done a
We're the
lot.
best looking guys you've ever met on radio, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I like to hear. Thank you. All right, Marilyn. Let me tell you, I could get this Natasha in a heartbeat. I really could. Couldn't I, Natasha?
I don't know. Eddie's
Be
pretty
honest.
cute.
Yeah, he's
married.
Yeah, he's first of all, he's working he's working middays in Cincinnati. Please, kind of gig is that? It's like he makes $18,000 a year and all the T-shirts and
It's not
bumper
about
stickers.
money.
Oh, please.
It's not about
Come
money.
on.
Not for me anyway.
Of course it is. Oh, yeah? You got enough for me?
Oh, see? It's about money for you.
Hey, we could have a threesome, right? You wouldn't mind that, would you?
Oh, what, us three?
No, just me and you and like one of your friends.
Oh, I thought you meant the doc.
No,
I would do it with you two, but
that'd
not
be a
like...
little weird. Jesus, could you imagine?
No, Dr. Truth, man, you're really cute.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
All right, I can see you're not my type.
I just wanted to see if you'd get jealous. And it worked.
I know how you feel about me. I could have you. I think I could.
Oh, you think?
Yeah. Don't let the cool demeanor
Fool
you.
me.
There's a tiger in here somewhere. It's napping.
Sleeping.
It's jacking off. Marilyn.
Uh-huh.
All right, what do you want?
Well, first of all, it all starts out, my namesake, Marilyn Manson.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a faithful listener of Marilyn Manson.
Are you black?
No. My fingernails are.
Oh, boy.
Do you do drugs?
No. I can't stand them.
What happened to you? Somebody, like, molest you or something?
Beat you.
Someone beat you?
No, you know what it is I've never, all the guys in my life leave,
Including your dad.
Sure.
Yeah.
He left first.
And my stepdad and I don't get along very well.
Does he hit you or anything?
No. It's nothing physical or sexual. It's all mentally.
Just yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so someone kind of screwed with you a little, yeah.
Right.
So
But
now you're into Marilyn Manson.
yeah.
God bless you.
But my thing is, my boyfriend now.
And I bet you pick guys that abuse you similarly.
No, there's nothing wrong with him.
All right, what's his
It's
problem?
me is I can't. I don't know. An example is he wants to have a threesome. I don't want to.
Okay, there's something wrong with him.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with him, all right? He's taking advantage
Well, it's not
of you.
him, it's her.
Yeah,
He wants to have an orgy, and she doesn't want to do
I
it.
can't say no. It's because
Because you're used to being abused. You're used to being a
Right.
victim, and you found another good victimizer. You've
Right.
got to get away from this guy. It's a bad relationship.
And practice saying no.
Yeah, absolutely.
it's not him. It's me.
Marilyn.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy. I wish I had a woman who could turn it on herself this
Yeah.
way.
Marilyn, it's him.
'Cause
He is an abuser.
No.
Listen to me. He's abusing you, just like all the other guys do. You're a
Okay.
perfect victim, and he's taking full advantage of that.
that would happen with any guy I go out with. Because
All right.
But just the guys that
Screwed up.
you choose those kinds of guys.
oh,
All right, Marilyn, it's you. It is you in one way, but it's not in another. This guy's how old is this guy?
he's 17.
And he's using you. And you're ripe for the picking because your dad abandoned you, and now you got an abusive stepdad.
Yeah,
Okay. So why don't you get a little help with that? See what you can do about that.
I've been there, done that.
Okay, you're all better?
No,
Oh, you're not?
yeah,
Well, why don't you continue working on it then?
I am. It's just not helping.
Oh, it will. Takes a little time. That's all.
Okay.
In the meantime, to get out of these relationships with these guys,
Yeah.
where you think it's your fault, that's
It's not your fault.
Even if it were your fault, it's still theirs because they're with you.
And be prepared to be roundly ridiculed for your love of the mummy rock. We'll give it about 3 years now. Just like we make fun of all the fools that were into Cinderella, Twisted Sister, and Quiet Riot in the mid-'80s with the big hair and everything like that. Don't worry. All you young idiots that are into the Marilyn Manson and the other mummy rock groups will be made fun of. I recommend don't take any pictures of yourself, because that's what's really going to hurt you. Drew made that mistake. A couple pictures of him from high school when he was cultivating the Eddie Rabbit look, or I don't know what he had. What'd you have going back then?
God only knows.
Yeah, a little bit of the Gordon Lightfoot thing with some hair going, and it's just a bad idea. But anyway, you all you people that are just too cool for school, don't worry. You'll have your day. You'll be made fun of as well. And we'll be back.
Loveline with Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla. We'll be right back.
Hey, it's Loveline. We're mercifully out of time. I can't figure out whether to go out and sleep in the car in the parking lot or actually risk the drive home. Natasha Terry, thanks very much for coming in.
Oh, thanks for having me. This was really cool.
We do appreciate it. We'll do it again sometime. Go out and buy Natasha's many videos. Hey, even if you don't have a relationship,
telephone
actually.
number.
Oh, give your phone
Yeah,
number.
you'll learn something new, I promise. It's 1-800-G-SPOT-99, which is 477-6899, or you can check out my website at amore.com, AMORE.com. And you can email me and ask me any questions you want. I answer them back personally.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay, don't email us. We don't answer any of them. All right, so I want to thank the beautiful Ann, the lovely Sherry, the fabulous Lisa, and, of course, the wonder engineer Mike. And until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.